What's up, Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading for December 26th through January 1st. I'm not going to jump right into the new year just yet. We'll focus on that in next week's reading. This week, I'm going to focus on like last minute things that Spirit wants you to know. So like last minute, like loose ends that need to be tied up, things that need to be addressed. So I'm going to pull an oracle card from my Oracle of the Hidden Worlds deck. I love this one. The artwork's amazing. But let's see, what does Capricorn need to hear for the last week of this year? Capricorn, please, Spirit, please, and thank you. What does Capricorn need to hear? To cut the deck for this one. All right, let's see. Okay, Capricorn, you guys got the Mirror. That's beautiful. I haven't seen this one yet. And it says other lives, past lives, and dimensional lives. Interesting. Interesting. So let me put this right here where it won't get burnt. Okay, and then let me go ahead and read you this from the book. Okay, so it says, we are the many born who move through time and space beyond the lines drawn by men. We dance upon the web of connection and circle around thousands upon thousands upon thousands of times. You have been star and stone, flower and bark, deer and dancer, priestess and servant girl, wizard and serf. We move through forms, friend, not simply those of the human, but those of the elements. And when we turn and face all of who we have been, we can awaken, little by little, each piece of wisdom until we are whole and entered fully into this life to share what we were brought here to do. You are now at this point of realization. Staring into the mirror, it is as if each memory can find its way to the surface of your skin, and you can connect with the multitudes who dwell within us. Your identity will not shatter. You will not fragment. Instead, you will become more whole, more complete, more present than ever before. Let yourself know the truth. You are earth and air and water and fire. You are priestess and poet, slave and revolutionary. You are experiencing the spectrum of events through lifetimes in this one life. And you can now understand any vows or connections, relationships or compulsions as they were formed within other times. It is now time to assess which you can release yourself from and which must be honored and respected and nurtured this lifetime. Many born one, your other lives are here in the hidden worlds waiting for you to remember. Stare into the mirror and see all of who you are. Wow, that was beautiful, Capricorn. And the, affirmation for this, in this book, it's called the Illumination, but it says, I am a dimensional being who has lived thousands of lives with all their wisdom and lessons to teach. Yes, so ending this year out, Capricorn, Spirit really wants you to take a look in the mirror and look at the things that you've learned, look at the things that you've gone through. If you're not able to connect to your past lives and connect to things and maybe behaviors that you believe were from a past life, that's okay. Look at this present life to begin with, and look at the things that you learned, for example, from this year. What lessons can you take into next year, and what do you know in your heart, Capricorn, should you let go of? And that's something that Spirit really wants you to think about before moving into this new year. I mean, that's basically what this whole reading was about, is looking at what things we need to let go of in order to move forward into this new year with a clean slate. And Spirit's like, oh, you're ready to do that in a most profound way, not even just looking at this past year to move into the next year. They're saying you're ready to look at your past lives. You're ready to see through this mirror and look at your dimensional lives and see what you've learned throughout your entire lives. That's extremely profound, Capricorn. That's beautiful, though. So like I said, if you are new to all of that and you're like, well, I haven't really tapped into past lives yet, that's okay. For the time being, you could just look at yourself and look at what you learned this year. But Spirit is telling you you're ready. You are definitely ready to do that, to look at your past lives, to maybe have somebody do an Akashic reading to look into, your dimensional lives. So that's beautiful. So I'm going to pull some energy oracle cards. I like these guys because they kind of go hand in hand with, oracle cards, or like they're a mixture of like oracle and tarot. So the first one that we got out, it jumped over here off to the side, which is why I kind of stumbled and lost my train of thought, was deceit. So we'll get into that in a second. Let me go ahead and pull the last two. So deceit, which can be about somebody lying to you, obviously, but it could also be about lying to yourself, which I think that may have a lot to do with this, just because we have the mirror here, and the mirror is all about, facing yourself, which is really difficult for people to do. Next out, we have the Angel of Balance. Angel of Balance. Okay, let's get one more. One more for Capricorn. Thank you. Okay, we have Woman Holding a Coin. Yes. So there's something about what you need to face, Capricorn, that'll bring balance to your lives. Maybe there's some karmic cycles that needed to play out from past lives, and that's what's bringing balance in, because we have this Angel of Balance right here in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough, but we have the Angel of Balance right here in the middle, followed by the Woman Holding a Coin. So at the beginning, we start off with this deceit energy, which I will read these and we'll get into like what they mean exactly. But we start with this deceit energy, and in comes this balance, whatever this balance is. And I feel like, just based off of this card prior, and because it's sitting right underneath it, sorry if you guys hear that. My cat's going crazy in the background right now. But this Angel of Balance is going to come from you guys looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself about the lessons that you've learned and the things that you hold on to, maybe behaviors or mentalities that are no longer serving you, that won't put you in this energy. And lying to yourself is just going to keep things out of balance. You're not lying to anyone else but yourself when it comes to what you can hold on to and what no longer serves you. And it's difficult too. It's difficult. I just got to download real quick. I'm sorry. This could be somebody in your life. This could be an actual deceitful person that's been in your life that Spirit really wants you to look in the mirror, look at yourself and be like, and ask yourself, have you been covering up for this person, for their deceitfulness, for their behavior, for whatever it is, take it as it resonates. But Spirit really wants you to look in the mirror, be honest with yourself, Capricorn, about what is going on in your life, the things that have happened in your life, the way that you behave, what you allow people, or how you allow people to treat you, and be honest and completely transparent with yourself. Because chances are too, the things that you're learning in this life had to do with past lives. Maybe this was a past life energy. Maybe you were deceitful in a past life, and this is where that Angel of Balance is coming in this life. Maybe you've had to deal with some karma to catch up. But I feel like now, whatever that karma was, I feel like it's shifting now, with this being in the middle and with the mirror coming up, ending this year, with the Spirit giving you the green light to look into your other lives. Okay, now is the door is open. The mirror is clear for you to look at. Now you can look at your other lives, Capricorn, and see why you endured what you went through in this lifetime. See whether or not it's karma, or see whether or not it's something that you've been needing to learn throughout these lives to bring balance to. No matter what, there's balance being brought to it. The energy is being shifted, and it's like you're now being able to come into this Woman Holding a Coin, this like Empress energy, this Queen of Pentacles energy, where you have everything that you're supposed to have. There's no more owing somebody something else or a lesson to be learned. You're going to take your lessons and you're going to move forward with them. So before I get any further, or I guess before I take up too much time, I'm going to actually read these from the book just to get a clear picture, or just for you to get a clearer sense of what each card means. So for this first one, deceit, we have, it says, this card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others, or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable, so watch your money and your good name, and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, or even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. Yeah, and that's like what I'm getting from this woman holding a coin is like, they can't give you all the abundance you deserve if you are lying to yourself about where you need to move forward, or lying to yourself about people in your life that could be deceiving you as well. You know, because I know that's hard to admit. It's hard to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you've been allowing this person to deceive you. Person, people, whatever it is, right? Take it as it resonates. So the next card we have Angel of Balance, and it says, this loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you to the right direction, and the angel will guide you to the peaceful and centered approach. Yeah, so this is just speaking of that balance coming in. Also, I'm getting this message of like checking yourself. So like, you know, if this is talking about self-deceit, or maybe if you're lying to other people, or, you know, if somebody is lying to you and you don't want to admit it, check yourself. That's when you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, all transparency, or with all transparency, what am I lying to myself about? What am I allowing people to lie to me about? And then final card is woman holding a coin. And that one says, the elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair, holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman or wealth or business. So yeah, like I said, what I'm getting from that is just the amount of abundance that's going to come in after this balance takes place, after you look in the mirror and decide where this deceitful energy is coming from and when you're going to put an end to that, because it all depends on whenever you decide to put an end to it, Capricorn, is when this balance will take place and all the abundance will come in, whether that's friends, people that'll help you out, money, new opportunities, you name it, you know, and it's different for all of us. But wow, that's really beautiful. So something to focus on while you're wrapping up this end of the year 2022 is taking a look in the mirror, Capricorn, and seeing what you can leave behind. And you will bring so much balance and so much abundance into your life once you decide to let go of what no longer serves you. So those are your messages, Capricorn. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you lots of love always. Take care.